And it needs to do that before this control module sends power over here to the gas valve to allow the full gas to flow through, because that would be a huge danger, right, to just send gas through. And so also there's usually a little chamber across here that allows the gas and the pilot flames to come in contact in order to ignite the main tray right here. But this was pulled out of the bottom of a boiler. It's also going to have a just enclosed area, so it will be easier for the main burners to ignite than out in the open like it is here. So I first want to show you that if you don't have a flame and you do have a call for heat on your thermostat, then the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you have 24 volts right over here telling this control module to even turn on. And the very first thing that's going to happen when we do measure 24 volts is that this sparker right here, it's going to send about 10,000 volts over to this little rod, and at 10,000 volts is going to be jumping from the rod to this ground frame right here. So there's a little bit of a gap, like 1/8 of an inch. And so we don't want to measure that with our multimeter, because that would just blow the fuse in the multimeter and mess that up. But let's just go ahead and see that first. We're going to jump from R to W. So we got 28.4 volts right there. The next thing that we're going to measure is PV to MVPV. And so you need to be able to see, like, if the pilot flame is not there, you need to see, do you have 24 volts on the PV to MVPV? So this is the common, MV/PV. PV should have 24 volt power on it right here, but MV will not have power until this control module verifies the flame. And we'll go over that in just a little bit. So let's go ahead and do this again. And I'm just gonna be lighting the pilot valve. So you see we have 27 volts, and you do hear and see the pilot flame. So I'm going to pull that off. Okay, so we know that that has 24 volt power. Now I just want to show you that this MV, which is the main gas valve, which is the solenoid that is going to open to allow the full gas to flow through, that's not going to be powered until after you hear the spark stop sparking and the flame is just lit right here on the pilot. So let's go ahead and do that.